Blazing our trail often looks messy. It doesn't look like blazing. It looks more like stumbling and falling and scraping our knees and getting hurt and dealing with naysayers and getting all kinds of doubts in our heads. And one rule that I've taken on in my life about naysayers and people who put doubts in our heads and make us feel like imposters is when people tell us that we cannot do something, they show us their limits, not ours. And when we learn to separate that, we learn that the only person we need permission from to do anything is us. And when we give ourselves that permission, we will find the people who will champion us and root for us along the way. And that's what happened a few years ago when I decided to leave a perfectly stable career in banking and finance and apply to medical school. It didn't make sense to a lot of people, but it made sense to me. Because my daughter struggled with mental health challenges in her teens, and going through that system as a parent, having lived through my own trauma, I knew that if I could take what life has taught me and combine that with the medical knowledge and expertise and earn a seat at tables where those decisions about people's health, especially mental health, are being made, because we need more lived expertise, we need more diversity and inclusion at those tables, that is my mission in life. And it made sense to me, and I realized I'm just standing in my own way. So I applied, got in, finishing medical school this year, and the same people who said this doesn't make any sense are now all, wow, that was genius. Right? So you are the person you need permission from, and others will rally alongside you. And those who don't, it's their choice, because they've set those limits on themselves. So shine your light, strong and bright. Being a trailblazer is not a trait. It's a continuous practice. It's something we nourish and flourish. It's a practice in being our best friend. It's a practice in forgiving ourselves and others around us. And what we practice grows. If we practice denial, that will grow. But if we practice courage, that will grow. And courage is not the absence of fear. It's, yes, I'm afraid. I'm terrified. I was terrified at many of the things that I did in my life. But this means something to me, so I'm going to do it anyway. That's what courage is, and it becomes easier and easier. If we practice accepting the status quo, that status quo will grow. But if we practice breaking barriers and building an equitable world, that will grow. If we practice holding ourselves back because of fear, that fear will grow. But if we practice the courage in the presence of fear, that courage will grow, humanity will grow, equity will grow, and kindness will grow. And we will all be better for it.